Top. Wapi Tantan kujen? Tantan. Yesterday you said you are organizing Wachisomo Justice, right? Was she sick? Was she sick? Thank you. Can I have your pen, please? Today is 25th. Yeah. Training. Where did we stop last week? Well, last week it was just the two of you, say? Okay. Where did we stop? No one remembers. We started performance appraisal. Did we look at performance management? No. We did performance management. Oh yeah, and then this assignment about Jennifer, we did that one, right? You don't remember, you guys. Oh yeah, we're supposed to start looking at rewards. For kumesoma lemba, suna lemba. Okay, so you are starting exams on 11th. So it means next week ndio maliza ya revision. Oh. Hey, no, tumaliza. Okay, rewards. So rewards are strategies that are used to compensate and motivate employees for their contribution to the organization. So as employees, you work, but then you expect something else in return. So rewards, these are like the strategies, the policies, the practices that are used to compensate or motivate employees for their contribution to the organization. Um, So compensation or reward system refers to any kind of payment to the employees as a return for their employment and contribution to the achievement of the business goals. Reward is also defined as something which is given or received for behavior that is commendable or variable. So there are two types of rewards. We have monetary rewards and non-monetary rewards. So on monetary rewards, these can be incentives, a hike in salary, um, cash bonuses or gift certificates. And then we have non-monetary rewards. This includes awards, certificate, letters of appreciation. So your boss can just write a letter to you appreciating whatever the good thing that you've been doing. Yeah, so those are non-monetary rewards. But mostly organizations use a mixture of these two types of rewards because a mixture of these two types of rewards, works wonders and drive employee to act completely, continuously. So we have main objective of a reward system. So organizations have reward system because they attract and retain talented employees. So reward system attract and retain talented employees, and also they motivate employees' performance. And also they promote a positive organization culture and also improve skills and promote knowledge development. Reward system reinforce and define organization culture, and lastly, they determine pay cost. We have elements of reward management. So reward system consists of a number of elements. It consists of policies that provide guidance on approaches to managing rewards. So a reward system consists of policies. So in the reward system, we are going to have policies that provide guidelines on approaches to managing rewards, and also practices that provide financial and non-financial rewards, and processes concerning the evaluation of relative size of jobs, like a process for job evaluation, and also procedures operated in order to maintain a system and to ensure that it is operated effectively and flexibly, and provide value for money. So reward strategy sets out what the organization intends to do in a longer term, to develop and implement reward policies. So you have reward strategies that shows what the organization intends to do in the longer term to develop and maintain reward policies, practices, processes. So reward policies. A reward policy address a number of broad issues. For example, how internal rates of pay should be compared with market rates. And also it addresses the achieving of equal pay. So everyone, as long as you are doing the same job, should be the payment should be equal. Approach to total rewards, the scope for the use of rewards related to performance, competency, contribution of skills, and also transparency. Yeah, so we are saying the reward policies addresses a number of broad issues. The first one, we are saying market rate comparisons, how internal rates of pay should compare with market rates. So it helps you determine how internal salaries compare with industry standards. And also it makes sure to ensure fairness and competitiveness in compensation, and also conduct market research and salary survey. So with reward policies, you make sure that you conduct market research and salary survey so that you can actually benchmark against um, your competitors. And number two, we said reward policies address achieving of equal pay. So achieving of equal pay, it helps in eliminating pay disparities based on gender, race, age, or disability. So if you are doing the same job under the same conditions, it means that you need to get the same pay. So it eliminates pay disparities based on gender, race, age, and and disability. And also on achieving equal pay, um, the organization makes sure to conduct pay audits to identify and address inequalities. So they make sure to conduct pay audits so that they can do away with inequalities. Um, and we also mentioned the approach to total reward. The approach to total reward. So this is where the organization consider all aspects of the compensation. So every aspect of the compensation, including salary, benefits, bonuses, if you have stock options or pension plans, work-life balance, and training opportunities as well. Yes. Yes, go ahead. Yeah, so the organization considers every aspect of the compensation, so including salary, benefit, bonuses, stock options, training opportunities as well. And number four, we mentioned performance-related rewards. Yeah, the scope for the use of rewards related to performance and competencies. Um, so here you tie rewards to individual or team performance. Yeah, so you tie rewards to individual or team performance. If an individual performs, you give him or her a reward, or if a team performs, they're given a reward. So you need to use key performance indicators to measure performance. So don't just say this one is performing well, but then they need to be proof that the person is actually performing well. So have to use metrics. You use the key performance indicators to measure rewards. And also, organizations can use performance-based bonuses or promotion opportunities or skill-based pay. Number five, we talked about transparency. So transparency, you have to communicate reward structures and processes. How does one get a reward? The behavior that can be rewarded should also be communicated to your employees. Um, yeah. So employees, they should know that there's a reward strategy. They should actually they should be able to access the reward policy as well, to have access to the reward policy. Yeah, so that's it on reward policy. Let's go to HR audit. Ndoti, we also did the rewards as well. We did HR audit. So human resource information system,
And also did designing and documentation.
you guys. Ah, okay. Ndeti nazvo tinapitotali. Ndoti we're supposed to look at the 5 stages of team development. Eh? Yeah. Ndakumbukira. Slide number 245. The 5 stages of team development. Togo, are we together? All right. So 5 stages of team development. Every team goes through 5 stages of team development. Every team that you see out there goes through 5 stages of team development. First, there are 5 stages of team development. 5 stages of team development. We have forming. We have the second one is storming. The third one is norming. The fourth one is performing, and then adjourning. So on the first one, which is forming, this takes place when the team first meet each other. So this is where the members of the team first meet each other. Yeah, so in this first meeting, team members are introduced to each other. They share information about the background, interest, and experience, and form first impressions of each other. They learn about the project they will be working on, discuss the project's objective, goals, and start to think about the role they will play on the project team. So they are not yet working on the project, they are effectively feeling each other out or finding their way around how they might work together. So during this stage of team growth, it is important for the team members to be very clear about the team goals and provide clear direction regarding the project. So the team members should ensure that all the members are involved in determining team roles and responsibilities and should work with the team to help them establish how they work together. So the team is dependent on the team leader to guide them since they do not know each other that much. So during this forming stage, you have uncertainties and curiosity because you have no idea. First of all, you are new to the project, you have no idea what the project is indeed all about, you are not certain of whatever is going to happen. And also, there is lack of clarity in the roles because you have not simultaneous roles, so there's no clarity on roles or the goals. And also, this is where now there's orientation and exploration. So the tasks that you have to do during this stage is, as we said, introductions. You need to introduce each other. Everyone should feel comfortable with each other. Everyone should know the people that are in the team. And then you need to come up with ground rules. And then you define the goals and objectives, and then you identify the roles and responsibilities. And then the second one is storming stage. So this is also called a conflict stage. Storming stage, this is where now the team has started working together. So they move into the norming stage. This stage is not avoidable. You cannot actually avoid this stage. But every team goes through this part of developing a team. So in this stage, the team members compete with each other for status and for acceptance of the ideas. So that's why we are saying this conflict stage. Team members, they kind of compete with each other for status and also acceptance of their ideas. They have different opinions on what should be done and how it should be done, which cause conflict within the team. So as they go progress through this stage with the guidance of the team leader, they learn how to solve problems together, function both independently or together as the team, and settle into roles and responsibilities on the team. So for the team members who do not like conflict, this is a very difficult stage to go through. So team leader need to be to adapt that facilitating the team through this stage, ensure that the team members learn to listen to each other and respect their differences and ideas. And also it includes not allowing any team member to control all conversations and to facilitate contribution from all members of the team. So the team leader will need to coach some team members to be more assertive and other team members on how to be more effective listeners. So this is where you have to encourage the team members to speak out and also to listen to what others are saying as well. So as we said, there's a competition and conflicts, and also you have people having different opinions and values. There's also power struggle. People want to have certain roles or certain status in the team. And what needs to be done is you need to clarify the roles and responsibilities. People should know what their roles are and what their responsibilities are as well. And you establish decision-making processes. For one to make a decision, there should be a process that they should follow. You need to address
No,
conflicts.
I'll see how you do your reports.
Yeah.
But I'm sure this one of
Number 4 is norming.
on that one.
So on
I just
norming,
employ this. What have you do here?
when the team moves into the norming stage, they are beginning to work more effectively as a team. They no longer focus on their individual goals, but rather are focused on developing a way of
Excuse me?
working together. They respect each other's opinions and values and value their differences. They begin to see the value in those differences
The
on
protection
the team.
is
Working
studies,
together as a
yes.
team seems more natural. In this stage, the team has agreed on their team rules for working together, how they will share information and resolve team conflicts. So team members begin to trust each other and actively seek each other out for assistance and input. Rather than compete against each other, they are now helping each other to work towards a common goal. So the team members also start to make significant progress on the project as they begin working together more effectively. So during this stage, this is also called cooperative stage. Now, after the conflict, now you have resolved the conflict, people know each other better. Now comes the norming stage. So on this stage, you have increased cooperation. People now are cooperating. You have established norms and expectations. Everybody knows what is expected of him or her, and also
No, just go ahead. I don't care who
communication.
I still know.
And then there's also collaboration. So tasks that are done under this stage, you refine the goals and objectives, you develop workflows and processes, you build team cohesion, and you establish norms. Number 4 is performing stage. So here teams are functioning at a very high level. The focus is on reaching the goal as a group. The team members have gotten to know each other, trust each other, and rely on each other. But then not all teams make it to stage 4. Some teams stop at stage number 3. The highly performing teams function without oversight, and members have become interdependent. So the team is highly motivated to get the job done. They can make decisions and move, they can make decisions and problem solve quickly and effectively. When they disagree, the team members
How was the reaction?
And come to processes without interpreting the project's progress. So performance stage, it is also known as high performance stage. High performance stage. So it is characterized by high productivity and efficiency, strong work team and collaboration, and effective problem solving, and flexibility and adaptability. So tasks that are done under this stage include achieving goals and objectives, continuously improving processes and addressing challenges, celebrating
was not reported
success.
to management there.
It was bad, sir.
Okay. So students what?
No, you know, the time that somebody is telling you stuff that you don't think.
And then number 5 is adjourning stage. So the project is coming to an end and the team members are moving off into different directions. This stage looks at the team from the perspective of well-being of team rather than from the perspective of managing a team through original 4 stages of team growth. So the team leader should ensure that there is time for the team to celebrate the success of the project.
You see how we understand things, all of us how we understand
and capture best practices
now
of
the present how
use.
was okay.
We didn't study any emotion. Yeah. I mean, she just, I feel like she felt like she.
Yeah, so stage number 5 is characterized by completion of goals and objectives, dissolution of the team,
But it's
reflection and evaluation, and then closure. So the tasks that are done under this stage include documenting lessons learned,
Things that you do.
evaluating team performance, recognizing team achievement, and providing closure as well.
That's what people are saying, which is
So there are various indicators of whether a team is working effectively together as a group. So the characteristics of effective team should include clear communication among members, regular brainstorming sessions with all members participating, consensus among team members, problem solving done by the group, commitment to the project and other team members, regular team meetings, effective and inclusive, timely handoff from team members to others to ensure project keeps moving to the right direction. Yeah, so there's an example of a team moving through the 5 stages. So background and team members. So a team has been put together from various parts of a large service organization to work on a new process improvement project that is needed to improve how the company manages and supports its client base. The team led to this project. The team led on this project leader. Yeah. On this project is Sandra from Chicago office, who has 15 years experience as a project manager or team leader. I think managing process improvement projects. So the other members of the team include Peter, who has 10 years experience on various types of projects, expertise in scheduling and budget control. And then we have Salah, 5 years experience as an individual contributor on projects, strong programming background and some experience developing database. And then there's Muhammad, 8 years experience working on various projects, expertise in earning value management, stakeholder analysis, and problem solving. So they have different locations. Peter, his office location is in Santiago, Sarah in Chicago, Muhammad is in New York. And then there's Donna, 2 years experience as an individual contributor on projects, office location in New York. Maya, 7 years experience on process improvement project, background in developing database and expertise in end value management, office location Santiago. So Salah has worked on projects with Sandra has worked on projects with Sarah and Muhammad, but has never worked with others. So Donna has worked with Muhammad. No one else has ever worked with the other members of the team. So Sandra has been given a very tight deadline to get to this project completed. So Sandra has decided that it would be best if the team met face-to-face initially, even though they will be working virtually for the project. So he has arranged a meeting at the New York office, which is the company headquarters, for the entire team. So they will spend 2 days getting introduced to each other and learning about this project. So number one, the initial meeting. So the day of the face-to-face meeting of New York has arrived. All team members are present. The agenda includes personal introduction, team building exercises, information about process improvement projects, discussion about team roles and responsibilities, discussion about team norms and working together, introduction on how to use the SharePoint site that will be used for this project to share ideas, brainstorm, store project documentation, say. So the team members are very excited to meet each other. Each of them has heard of one another, although they have not worked together as a team before. They believe they each bring value to the project. The team building exercises have gone well. Everyone participated and seemed to enjoy the exercise. While there was some discussion around roles and responsibilities, with team members vying for key positions on the team, overall, there was disagreement on what needed to be done and who was responsible for particular components of the project. The on-site meeting is going well. The team members are getting to know each other and have been discussing their personal lives outside the work, hobbies, family, etc. Sandra is thinking that this is a great sign that they will get along well. They are engaged with each other and genuinely seem to like each other. So that was on stage number one. So stage number one, forming. What did we say about forming? We said people are getting familiar with one another, so they introduce one another. Amakangarudi basi, they are getting along. Right? So Sandra misinterpreted this as kuti everything will go well because Alias is getting along with each other. And then we go to stage number two, which is storming. And now the project work begins. So the team members have gone back to their home offices and are beginning work on their team. They are interacting via the SharePoint site, and project is off to a good start. And then the argument begins. We say this is the conflict stage. So Peter has put up the project schedule based on the conversation with only Mohammadi and Amir on the team. So Donna and Salah feel as if their input to the schedule was not considered. They believe because they are more junior on the team, Peter has completely disregarded their concerns about the timeline of the project. They challenged Peter's schedule, stating that it was impossible to achieve and was setting up the team for failure. At the same time, Sarah was arguing with Amir over who should lead the database design and develop effort of this project. Worsel acknowledges that Amir has a few years more experience than she does in database development. She only agrees to be on the project in order to take the lead role and develop her skills further so she could advance at the company. If she knew Amir was going to be the lead, she wouldn't have bothered joining this project team. Additionally, Muhammad appears to be off and running on his own, not keeping the others appraised of progress, nor keeping his information up to date on the SharePoint site. No one really knows what he has been working on and how much progress is being made. So as we can see, there are some confusion on the roles and responsibilities. Everyone wants to be a lead on something, all right? Other people, they do not even care to work on their roles, on whatever responsibility they were given. So Sandra had initially taken a side role during these exchanges, hoping that the team will work it out for themselves. However, she understands from past experience managing many project teams that it is important for her to take control and guide the team through this difficult time. So she convinced all the team members for the virtual meeting to remind them of their roles and responsibilities, which were agreed to in the kickoff meeting. So to ensure that they understand the roles and objectives of the project, she made some decisions since the team couldn't come to an agreement. She determined that Amir would lead the database development design component of the project, working closely with Salah so they can develop further experience in this area. She reviewed the schedule that Peter created with the team and making adjustments where necessary to address the concerns of Donna and Sarah. She reminded Muhammad that this is a team effort and she needs to work closely with the others on the team. Muhammad is the one that was not even bothered with whatever the others were doing. Yes. So during the visual meeting session, Sandra referred to the ground rules the team set in their face-to-face meeting and worked with the team to ensure that there was a plan in place for how decisions are made on the team and who was responsible for making decisions. Over the next few weeks, Sandra noticed that the arguments, disagreements were at a minimum, and when they did occur, they were worked out quickly by the team without her involvement being necessary. Still, she monitored how things were going and held regular virtual meetings to ensure the team was moving in the right directions. So on a monthly basis, Sandra brings the team together for a face-to-face meeting as the working relationship of the team members started improving. Sandra started seeing significant progress on the project. All is going smoothly now at the norming stage. Um, so you have seen how the leader took control of the whole situation in order to calm everyone down. So she decided to make some decisions, but then everyone else was involved in making decisions. All right. So all is going smoothly, which is stage number 3, norming. So the team has now been working together for nearly 3 months. There is definitely a sense of teamwork among the group. There are few arguments and disagreements that can be resolved among teams. They support each other on the project, problem-solving issues, making decisions as a team, sharing information, and ensuring that the ground rules put in place for the team are followed. So additionally, the team members are helping each other to grow and develop their skills. For example, Amia has worked closely with Sarah to teach her many of the skills he has learned in database design and development. And she has been able to take the lead on accomplishing some of the components of their aspects of the project. Overall, the team members are becoming friends. They enjoy each other's company, both while working on the project and after hours via communicating on email, via instant messaging, on Twitter, and over the phone. So that is stage number 3. Stage number 4, which is performing now. So the team is now considered a high-performing team. It wasn't easy getting to this stage, but they have made it. They are working effectively as a group, supporting each other and relying on the group as a whole to make decisions on the project. They can brainstorm effectively to solve problems and are highly motivated to reach the end goal of the group. When there is conflict on the team, such as disagreement on how to go about accomplishing a task, the group is able to work it out on their own without relying on the team leaders to intervene and make decisions for them. The more junior members, Donna and Sarah, have really developed their skills with the support and help of others. They have taken on leadership roles for some components of the project. Sandra checks in with the team, praising them for their hard work and their progress. The team celebrates the milestones reached along the way when necessary. Sandra provides a link from the team to the executive for decisions that need to come from high up and when additional support is needed. The project is on time and within budget. Milestones are being made. Some are even ahead of schedule. The team is pleased with how well the project is going along, as is Sandra and the executives on the organization. And then number 5, time to wrap up a journey. So the project has ended. It was a huge success. The internal customer is pleased, and there is definitely an improvement in how the company supports its clients. It has been a great 8 months working together with some ups and downs, of course. Each of the individuals on the project will be moving to other projects within the organization, but no one is going to be on the same project. They will miss working with each other, but have vowed to remain friends and keep in touch on the personal level. Hopefully, to work together again soon. The team has gotten together in the New York office to discuss the project, including documenting best practice, discussing what worked effectively and what they would improve upon given a chance to do it again. Sandra has taken the team out to dinner. They are joined with project sponsor and other executives who are extremely pleased with the end results. So this is a simplistic view of team working through 5 stages of team development. Yeah. So remember that at any time, this team could revert back to the previous stage. Let's assume that another individual joins the team. The team will revert back to forming stage as they learn how to work with the new team member. Re-establishing team guidelines, finding their way again, and learning how to work cohesively as a team. Let's assume that Muhammad slips back into his old ways of keeping it to himself and not sharing information with the team. This may cause the team to revert back to the forming stage. So it is important to remember that every team, regardless of the team is working on, regardless of what the team is working on, will follow these stages on team development. It is the job of team leaders to help see the team through the stages, to bring them to the point where they are working as effectively as possible towards the common goal. So I'll give you a question, you do it in class as classwork. Okay, I've sent on the group, WhatsApp group. Umeona? I'll give you, what is the time now? I'll give you 5 minutes. It should be done by 20 past. 10. 10. I said 5. 10 minutes.